What up, guys? Kevin here. So the day has come, or the day was a couple days ago. I actually made a video claiming that I was done with paying attention to video game personalities online. They were just being dumb and retarded as hell. And that was good for my psyche. But I decided to take a step further and just quit video games altogether. I returned my PC. I had a 5070. Imagine going to Best Buy with a 5070 and returning it. The dude's like, this thing's going to get destroyed. I'm like, well, you're going to destroy it, not me. Not me. You are. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. I just want my money back. That was awkward. And then I returned the PS5 Pro. And it was some old lady. She's like, it's funny watching people that don't know how the PS5 box works. They open the box, the top of the box with the controller and everything, and then they rip open the layer underneath where the console is. And I'm just like, no, you gotta turn it the other way and open it from the bottom. But anyways, but no, it's the first time in I think ever that I don't have a video game console or device in my home. I guess I got my phone. No, I take that back. It was like right before I think 2013, before the Xbox One. I sold my 360 and bunch of games. Because I started my career and I just wanted to focus on my career and everything. And I'm like, video games is just getting away. But that only lasted I think a week. This, I think, is a little bit more permanent, but I may come back at some point. The reason why I'm quitting is I've conquered video games. I've seen everything that I've wanted to see out of video games, or I guess I want to see more, and I'm just not getting that. And it started happening let's say about 3 years ago. I started beating games that I typically love and went, yeah, that was good. I would say even great, but I don't feel like I got anything out of it. I don't think I'm walking away going, never thought about that. That's interesting. That's an interesting perspective. Now, games are great for practicing your reaction time. And I think that's why I would go back to playing video games. It's just that, that skill set that you have playing video games. I do think that is something there worthwhile. But even at the end of the day, playing games on the hardest difficulty, they can all be broken. They can all be broken. And I find playing games at the hardest difficulty, you find the way to break the game, and you actually ended up making it way easier than just playing on normal. Easy is easy, but playing on normal for me, I'm a little bit more relaxed. It's more of a harder mode just because I am relaxed and not really overthinking everything or thinking hard or leaning in my seat to make sure I get it done right. So that kind of provides a little counterbalance to how easy normal mode is nowadays. But yeah, I'm just like, no game recently has just really made me feel worth the time and effort I put into it. There's series I love. I love Final Fantasy. And I'm thinking about Final Fantasy 16. That game is good. It's a lot of fun. It has some really good epic moments. And the story is actually good. And that's kind of where my criticism of video games is the stories are just so fucking awful in most video games. Even video games I love, the story's awful. But it's still a 60, 70 hour game that, okay, I maybe got 20 hours worth of actual greatness that I was looking at of a video game. And then the rest of those hours, more than half of those hours, I didn't. Not saying I didn't enjoy it. I'm just like, okay, yeah, cool. And I just don't think it's a good use of my time. I just don't think video games are a good use of my time right now. In fact, another reason is I just don't have time. My only time to play video games is really Sundays. During the week when I get home, I just joined the gym, so that pretty much cuts out all my gaming free time at night. So when I come home, I got like maybe an hour before I go to bed, which I know to some that might sound miserable, but I'd rather be doing other things. Like I just want to veg out. I don't even want to turn on. Last week I've been turning on video games and just being like, nah, I don't care. I'm like, I don't care. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to read a bunch of texts and do a bunch of fights. And okay, what am I getting out of that? I'm not getting anything out of it. And then Saturdays are just usually running errands or doing fun stuff. So don't have much time to play video games. And then Sunday I do. So maybe this Sunday will be the real test when I have a bunch of free time. What am I going to do with that? Well, actually, I will tell you what I'm going to do with that. Reading. So last year I got into reading because I got tired of video game stories just being god awful. And nothing against video games. There's more than just the story. There's a bunch of other things going on that keeps your attention. But yeah, for me, I love good stories. I like learning about the world. I like learning different perspectives. I'm not going to really learn much on different perspectives in gaming. Gaming attracts a certain type of person. Just does. Like authors attract a wider range of individuals and people and their experiences and just experiences in life itself. So what did I just read? The Mistborn books. Started with those. Excellent, excellent. Though I got to review the last book I just finished, The Hero of Ages. Not so excellent, but overall, good. And I'm like really excited to go to Barnes& Noble. I'm going to go to Barnes& Noble here on Saturday and just find a new book to read. Pick up a manga. And just that just tickles my brain way more than video games right now. Just does. Just learning about the world, how people work, just learning new vocabulary, everything. It's I think maybe the ultimate form of entertainment. Television is, I think, still at the bottom, just because you're sitting there doing nothing. At least when I'm reading, I'm like actively like turning pages, moving my eyeballs, reading its words, practicing how fast I can read or practicing how slow I can read so I can comprehend everything. It can be very involving reading. But yeah, just video games just isn't it right now. It's just been there, done that. A game like Baldur's Gate 3, like, yeah, it's excellent. It's an excellent game, but you know, how much of that game is just walking around? Just like video games is it just wastes so much of your time. There's just so much filler in video games, you know? And my favorite games are just so much filler, just so much stuff, so much repetition that I mean, it could be zen-like for some, and it used to be for me, but it's just not anymore. Like grinding in video games, it's just not fun anymore. It's just a time waster. And I don't have much time, so now I resent that. And I think things would be differently if I did have more time to play video games. Because in fact, I have time to play video games and read. Right now, I just don't. It took me 3 months to read The Hero of Ages because I was so involved in playing all these video games. And another reason is all the video games I do want to play and beat, I'm not rushing to play and beat them. And I think that says a lot. I think it says a lot that all these games I want to play and beat, I'm not rushing to play and beat. And they're just stacking up. And, you know, I tried other genres. I'm like, maybe I'm just burnt out on this genre. I'm like, no, it's just gaming as a whole. It's just not giving me what I want. And so it's time to step away. It's time to step away as a gamer. And good thing for the channel is I do a bunch of other stuff. So last night I just reviewed Gordon Ramsay meal, which I loved. And I got more of those coming. And a bunch of other shenanigans. But yeah, gaming stuff, probably, I don't know. I know the Switch 2 event's coming out Tuesday, or I don't know when, whenever the second is. I'll watch that. Maybe I'll make a video on that. Maybe I'll see if the Switch 2 can get me back into gaming. And I will say, I think handheld portable gaming might be it. I think since time is a factor and I'm always on the go, I think maybe portable gaming will maybe rekindle my love for gaming. We'll see. We'll see. But, I look forward to it. Look forward to seeing what's out there. I'm not like, it's like a couple when they divorce or break up. It's on good terms. You kind of wish each other the best. Yeah, maybe they will meet back up. It's that movie, The Breakup, with Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston. They break up, and at the end of the movie ends with them kind of bumping each other. Hey, you want to go get lunch? Want to go grab a bite to eat? Yeah, that's where I'm at with gaming. I welcome it back in my life anytime. Just right now, no. I want to go see other people. Want to go see other forms of entertainment. But anyways, all right, I'm done rambling about quitting video games. I'm a quitter now. I'm an absolute quitter. But I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.